it's Katherine from Kids First, and today I am here in LA at the press junket for the new movie, The Electric State, which releases on Netflix on March 14th, 2025. I'm here with Bert and Luis.
Hello, humans. Greetings, meatbag.
And today I am speaking with Anthony and Joe Russo, the directors of the film.
Team Anthony. Team Joe.
The Russo Brothers have directed such notable films as Avengers Infinity Wars, Avengers Endgame, and many more. So let's go talk to them. I'm Katherine with Kids First. It's really nice to meet you.
Pleasure, thank you.
I am a really big fan of your guys' work,
thank
so
you.
congrats on the movie.
Thank you very much.
So, Electric State is based on the illustrated novel of the same name.
Yeah.
So how did you first come across the story and what drew you to it?
Well, Chris Markus, who is a part of the writing team with Steve McFeely, who wrote all the Marvel movies that Joe and I made, he sort of discovered it on a Kickstarter campaign. And he brought the book to us, to his partner Steve, and then Joe and I. And he said, I think there might be something here. And we looked at it, and I think we were all drawn into what he was drawn into, which is that there's a really interesting exploration of technology and our human interaction with technology happening in those images and in that story that Simon Stålenhag created in the graphic novel. And it just felt very timely to us, and it was a story we all felt compelled to chase.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, watching that movie, I did see a lot of parallels. Like, it was like, oh, that's creepy. I hope that never happens. It is a really great story, though, for sure. I understand that Chris and Millie did a lot of improv during filming. So do you have any memorable experiences with that?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the entire Veronica run where, they're waiting for, Giancarlo's character to come down the elevator, that was all improvised. Most of the stuff with them and Giancarlo was improvised.
Yeah.
We're big in improvisation, and we like the actors to have fun. We'll play around for a few takes, and then we'll stop and we'll actually script it out based on the improv, and then create a little bit of a structure to the scene.
Yeah, it definitely makes it feel very natural. Like that, it was a good scene.
Good.
I like that they did that. So you've both directed a lot of movies with CGI, and this is no exception. Did this present any unusual challenges, I guess, since all of the robots and basically everything was CGI?
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably more. There are more computer graphics in this movie than any we've ever made, and we have worked in it a lot. I mean, look. The thing is that there's so many characters in this movie that are robots, and that's really where it came from. We designed those robots in a very elaborate way. It started with conceptual artists sort of helping us find the characters. It moved to motion performers, sort of finding what the personalities are of the robots in terms of how they move, their energy, things like that. It involved our art department, our visual effects department, our cinematographer. So many people had to collaborate to create the personality of those robots and what you see on screen. It was a very layered process.
So I see we have like quite a setup here of 90s stuff. Did you provide any like stuff like this on set, or maybe some 90s food for the actors to get them into
the set that was supposed to be Chris and Keats and Herman's lair, right? It was filled with, you can see some of the images behind you. That's the actual set. We had Beanie Babies and Cabbage Patch Dolls and G.I. Joe lunchboxes, and it was like, it was a blast from the past.
Yes.
I don't know if anybody opened anything and ate it. I hope they didn't, but they might have.
Yeah, that might not have been good. One last question. Out of all of the robots, who would you most like to have as your robot companion while you travel through the Electric State?
I'd say Herman, just because it's different sizes. I think he's probably the most helpful that way.
He's definitely the most helpful for getting through that.
Yeah, you can cover some ground.
Yes.
The Electric State's a pretty vast space.
Thank you so much for talking with me. It was really nice to meet you.
All right,
to meet you too.
Thank you, Anthony and Joe Russo, for taking the time to talk with me today.
Congratulations, Russo Brothers. Well done, meatbag. Watch The Electric State, only on Netflix.
March 14th, 2025.
Like, comment, obey.
This is Katherine reporting for Kids First. Remember to like and subscribe to Kids First so you don't miss the latest reviews and interviews from me and my awesome team members. See you later. Bye.
Hey, Russo Brothers. When do we get our own movie?